Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
woman,
But the woman is the glory of the man.
See, the woman is the glory of the man. That's why guys put so much love and so much attention into our women. You know,
you read 89 as well?
you know. That's why guys put so much love and attention to their women. Because we love our women. We just don't love the way you are now. You out of order. You know, out of pocket.
Well, plus your woman, actually, your woman will be a reflection of somebody you. You know what I mean? How you take care of your house. You know, the scriptures go into how a man have his house in subjection. Right? If your woman, if a brother see your woman is if your woman was in order, they know that you running your house right. When your kids is in subjection, your woman is in order. And men like, man, you know, you got your house in order. You know, congratulate you on that, man. You know? Because even back then, Jake was going through hell with they fucking women, man. It's a curse, man. You know? It's a part of the curse. Hey, what's the Levite that had to cut his woman up into 12 pieces? That cut his woman up into 12 pieces. She went off committing whoredoms, man. You know, we as a people, it just works now, but Jake always had problems with the fucking nigga. You know?
Verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Right, so the woman was made for us. Right? We're not made for the woman. Alright, we can go get a heathen woman and have our way with it and make babies. If we could bring back all Israel with a bunch of heathen women, man. We don't need Israelite women. If I'm not mistaken, hell, all the patriarchs, their mothers are heathen women. Alright? We don't need Israelite women to bring Israelites into the world, man. Alright? These women are servants. What's the word woman mean? Right? Servant. Alright? But now, you know, this woman on top is a new thing in the earth. Alright? Like what's that Jeremiah?
Yeah, I give it like,
Yeah, a new thing in the earth. This is a new thing, alright? Because not until like the 1950s, the 1960s, really that's when women started to get rights. Alright, so the whole world was built by men, but now in the last 50, 60 years, you bitches got something to say. Y'all don't know nothing. We've been running the world since the beginning of time, and now you think you know something within the 50 years? The men has been running the planet for since the dawn of time, man.
And this is what you have for. This is Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Right, so that's a new thing. That's a new thing in the earth for a woman to be what you would call set on in some type of pedestal on the planet. And you know, it's really because of Esau, but hey, like the scripture say, surely if things turning upside down, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So just because it's upside down, the Most High said it was going to be upside down. He said that these things were going to happen. All right, so regardless of what Esau do with it or not, it's still the Lord's doing, man. All right, but that's because of our disobedience. All right, like the scripture say, what, as a wife treacherously depart from her husband, so as Israel dealt so with me. And it's talking about the men. It's not talking about the fucking women. All right, because what the scripture say, unto your men I call. All right, the Lord is talking to the men. All right, so we went off with the Lord, so the Lord made us now we feel how we made the Lord feel, man. Alright? Yeah, you have a woman that you really love and you got a lot of love for, commit adultery. It's like somebody punch you in your motherfucking go crazy. You know? And sometimes you have mixed emotions. You be up and down about the shit. You want to kill a bitch, you hurt, you want to choke the bitch out, you don't want to choke the bitch out. You be all over the fucking place, man. You know what I mean? That shit, but a man, because men love stronger than women do. All right, women came up with the saying, how you get how you get over a relationship is by getting under another man. All right, hey, a man will love a woman. Actually, I still got feelings for women I dealt with in high school. All right, in grammar school, I still remember certain bitches. You know what I mean?
You know the real point about what he was saying is that man, like when we have sex with women, or when we have like deep love for a woman, man, we just don't get over that shit like Don was saying. We don't get over that shit because you know one thing, we look at y'all as ours. When a man has sex with a woman, I ain't gonna lie, it's just, hey, we sometimes that's ours. You know, that's how we think about it. A man think of you as his.
And Future said, hey, even niggas in the world say it. Future said it. He said, if I fuck you once, you mine. He said, you mine. It don't matter if I dealt with you a million times. Hey, that nigga Future, he said it. And that nigga fucking Levite.
You become one flesh.
You become one flesh. So it's a natural thing for a man. Hey, it's really an unnatural thing for a woman to say, "Oh, I want to be single," or you know what I mean. That's really it's really a reproach. You know what I mean? Because who was it really like taking away my reproach because she couldn't have kids, she couldn't have kids. But it's really a Rachel. Yep, but she couldn't have kids. All right, so that's really a shunned upon thing that a woman can give birth to for a child for her husband, man. Women are supposed to desire men. Hey, the scriptures tell the women to love their husbands. That's a whole part of them growing up. It's supposed to be being able to love their man a certain type of way and being able to cater to him and make sure he's straight and make sure he's good, man. And make sure the house good, man.
Got that for you right here. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse. I'll go to 14. I'll go right to the point. I will therefore that the young women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to speak to the adversary, to speak remotely. You know?
This is something that our women is a natural thing that our women was taught how to do. All right, and that's why they all fucked up. That's why y'all confused in the head, man. All right, you got women who deal with men, and then you know they got their family telling them fuck that nigga, he ain't no good, and you know what I'm saying. And he might not be no good, but that's her no good ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's her no good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga don't serve the Lord, he ain't no good. You ask me. You know what I mean? You know he ain't no good. So, but that's her no good ass nigga. Who are you to tell her no good ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's why you got guys like IUIC who tell them to leave the men who don't believe. You know what I'm saying? And get with a brother who believes, which is complete adultery.
Wickedness.
Right, whatever the Most High put together, don't cut asunder.
Right. How you know that her belief and the way she carry herself won't wake him up?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures go into how you know that a wife shall save her unbelieving husband. In this instance, it was a guy that came into the truth years ago, man. He found out it was wife. I think his name was Rapatu. You know what I'm saying? Dark skin, you know what I mean? And he was an older man, he had back problems, you know. But his wife put him on to the truth, man. You know? Of course, not right. You know, but he went on his business. But he learned he was an Israelite through his wife. And he believed because his wife put him on to it. You know, and that's the spirit, man. There was another brother who went out, who drove, I forgot where he drove from, but he drove across state to go see the elder, Menashe Sakwa in, like my wife, you know, my wife was watching me. Just a baby. You bring the peace. That's a wife.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 13. And the woman which hath a husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children not clean, unclean, but now they're clean. So let's see what we do to you know, hey, you know, if the guy don't believe, but if his You know, you'll never, her belief might should have been saved that way.
I say,
Yeah.
and
Just
the kids.
and vice versa.
Even the kids, you know what I mean? You got to think the woman is around the children. She's going to push them. Will she believe in the children? And that's how Esau, he went after the women. Alright? Because people say you heard me all that. One of the main reasons because we put us in the fucking churches. You know, after the church, our fucking mothers, we take the children to the mosque and all of that. And a lot of them places, like the mosques, churches, is mainly women. I ain't be men on one side, because I've been to the mosque before right here on Stony Island. There's a lot more women than it is men. Alright? Hey, and it is what it is, man. You know? It's like that in Christianity too. And the women is who bring the children. And that's how they learn. So the children, because of the mother believing, she might have a son, and she might teach her son when he's a young age, or even put him on too. You know what I'm saying? He might be 13, 14 years old, and he see his mama and his way his mama carried herself. And you know how many times you might sit down and have a conversation with your mother. You know what I'm saying? And your mother get to opening the scriptures and showing you different things. You know? Hey, but you got guys that's just bugged out. You know, the Lord is an amazing power, man. You can't put the Lord in a box, man. Right? Hey, the Lord used Deborah, man. Hey, she wasn't over men, but hey, look, the Lord, hey, and that was a shame to Israel, to the men. Alright? That the Lord dealing with her, you know, and talking to her to talk to y'all. But she still knew her place. Alright? She didn't go outside the order that Yahweh Shema Shai set up. Then you got Judith. Alright? A woman who not even, and she was fine as hell. The scriptures mention how beautiful she was. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, and she never lay with another man even after she killed the king. That nigga, that king that came up against Israel. And you got women, their husband died, god damn it, a month or two, they under some old rod. A nigga, hey, you got women on Facebook, they two exes ago, they died, which is lawful. They can go get another man, but it's women in old times who really love their husband to the point that they didn't want another man. And that's a righteous thing, man. You don't got bitches like you don't got women like that no more, man. This place is completely upside down, man. Hey, give me that Psalms 82 real quick, man. You know, this place is completely out of order, man. Down here.
It's Psalms 82 verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are the order.
Right, and all these people are just in darkness. It's the valley of the shadow of death. Alright? Everybody, and all these people is like, you know what I mean? Even the ones who say they woke, they peek, they like this. They got their hands over their eyes, but they still got but they still can't see. They still can't see clear. And I was watching some shit, these motherfuckers and these motherfuckers CERN shit. Hey, look, man, I'm tired of you motherfuckers talking about, hey, we don't know what the fuck Esau doing with that CERN shit. We just know he doing some bullshit. We don't know what the fuck he doing. You got so many people talking about, they so-called woke talking about this shit. We don't know what the fuck he doing. He doing some bullshit, like he doing some motherfucking bullshit. You fake bull people. Alright? Only way you woke is if you call it on the true name of Yahweh Shema Shai, and also you teaching the correct doctrine.
Chapter 28, verse 29, and thou shalt go at noonday, that the blind gropeth in darkness, that thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be known to oppress the sport of the Lord, and no man shall save thee. So, you know, our people, you know, are lost in gross darkness, man. They are blind because the Lord didn't want them, man. Especially according to, you know, Romans chapter 11, man. The Lord blinded our people, man, because he didn't want them, man. People are lost all types of darkness. When the darkness, it's darkness.
They get Israel not obtain these secrets. Like, what is about the elect, man? You know, it's about the elect, man. Hey, it's about the elect, man. The rest of y'all, that's why, hey, like the scripture say, make you believe a strong delusion. A lot of you people believe in shit that's complete madness, man. Like I was watching the TikTok, one dude say, oh, check this out. We all died in 2012, like the Mayans. We all dead. I say, dude, I'm commenting. I say, stupid. I will be in our celestial body, man. It'll be obvious. You know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people come up with these bad ideas, man. These strong delusions, man. Like them hit blunt niggas, man. Them hit blunt. Wait, you ever think about this? Some stupid ass niggas, man. You know, hey, look, man, the scripture start talking about the way of truth is plain, man. To basically to the men of the Lord dealing with, man. It's simple to them, man.
Right, so easy a child can understand and also teach it to other people.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Child.
You know, this truth is truth. It's common sense, really.
It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? The simplicity of Yahweh Shai, man. It's simple.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, you do good, but not you be accepted. If not, stand alive at the door. So if you do good, hey, look, you can't, hey, it's like, you know, like the scripture say, I've never seen a righteous man begging bread. And look, as long as I've been in the truth, I ain't never been on iron shit. I done gained weight. When I came into this house, I was 155 pounds, I'm 220. And trying to lose this shit. I'm like, damn, Lord, you eat too much. Shit, I'm eating good. Alright? When you come serve the Lord, man, the Lord take care of you, man. That's why you niggas all bugged out your mind. The Lord ain't no, you ain't got no covering. Alright? You might read something, alright? The Lord be like, nah, that shit off. The Spirit tell you right away, this shit off. You know what I mean? Get that scripture I call for, man.
This is
You got
I'm saying, Romans chapter 11 verse 7. But then Israel had not obtained it, that which he seeketh for, but that Elisha had obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
right, so Israel ain't obtained what they seeking for. Alright, so all Israel is seeking for the truth. A lot of them. Well, hey, because if you atheist, you believe your belief is you don't believe that there's a God, which proves there's the Most High, because you still have a what you would call a belief. All right, so you still have a religion. All right, you still believe in something. All right, because ain't all of this fucking magnificent raw ass shit. The color red, you know the color red raw as fuck. The color green, black, purple. Hold on, and then when you put the motherfuckers together, hey, the scriptures call the Father the first author of beauty, man. You know what I'm saying? The first author of it. And what the scriptures talk about how he said the lily, look at the lilies. And Solomon wasn't arrayed like none of them. And a lily will change colors. It'll be white at the tip, blue, and purple, and blue again. And you look at butterflies and butterfly wings. They got all type of colors and designs in it. And man, the Lord designed all that, man.
Peacock.
A peacock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And different colored birds. And, you know, hey, look, man, there's no way in hell, right, that this just came out of nothing. And like Esau like to say, the Big Bang. But still, who created the Big Bang? Nigga, something had to start it. If your theory is right with the Big Bang, nigga, how did the shit start, motherfucker? How did nothing come from nothing? How did something come from nothing? Right.
It says, it can't be just out of nowhere, man. It got to come from somewhere. Like the three laws of Newton said it. The three laws of motion. Anything cannot just be out of nothing, man. It's either got to be transferred or, you got to
Created. Yeah. And man, it just don't make sense. Alright, but that's how you know who the Israelites are and who the children of the wicked. Because they try to debunk the Most High while knowing he exists.
That's why that Big Bang Theory is so cool. Look at how the beauty of this world. Look at what he just got to describing with the butterflies and the peacock. When you go to certain places that Esau ain't fucked up, look at the beauty in these places like in Panama, Cuba, and some of these places, the rainforest. Look at the beauty of this place, the
You got
grass.
spiders that's blue, like blue.
Yeah.
You
The
got
beauty, that's
spiders
the Heavenly
that's
Father.
red, like the fucking city sports sign.
You call Carbo spider.
No.
Yeah, that's a blue spider. Blue as hell. Tarantula.
Yeah,
Blue as hell.
big.
Blue.
You know what I'm saying? I seen no motherfucking on TikTok. One of the motherfuckers. It was a big blue. It was blue like your brother's shirt. A fucking spider. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fucking make that? And then you got animals who can cloak itself in this fucking in this environment. Hey, like Esau, like Esau talking about how animals see in black and white. How? How is the chameleon able to? Why does the chameleon change its color to the environment if the fucking animals don't see in color?
Camouflage.
Why would it? How would it? You know what I'm saying? But why? But who designed them to be able to do that?
And this just
That
not
wasn't
the
fucking
chameleon.
evolution.
That's just not the chameleon because you also got the octopus who can also blend into a surroundings of the sea. Any one of the surroundings look just like mimic the whole thing. And man, that's just beautiful, man. You know that Big Bang Theory. When something blows up, that means that it flies all over the place.
It's sporadic.
It's sporadic.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
The universe is not chaos. To have a solar system, that's not chaos. To have all these planets revolve around the Earth is not chaos. That's fucking order. Alright?
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings in opposition of science falsely so called. And that's what Esau Edom is all about, man. You know, false science, man. You know, that Big Bang Theory, man. You know that you did it been going on for the past 2 years. We ain't gonna get too much into that.
Right,
but
like-
you know, that's false too.
Like he say the Earth is so many billions of years old. Nigga, how can you even prove that? You know what I'm saying?
Even carbon dating don't go back to like 10,000 years.
But
like,
carbon dating ain't even factual because back carbon levels was a lot higher back then.
It's flawed.
You know what I'm saying? It's a flawed dating process. You know what I'm saying? How can you even the oldest text they can only go back to what,
6,000
Sumerian?
like 6,000 years
You know
ago.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which is Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? They can't go past 16, 17,000. Really, I think it's like 15. All right, where they can't go. Humanity ain't that far. It ain't that old. You know, you go into the Dark Ages. Then you go a little bit before that. Then what? Then you got the scriptures, because really, a lot of history is really based off the scriptures, because they don't have records for a lot of shit. Because dumbass Esau birthed it all.
Oh yeah, the history of the world is contained in the Bible.
Right.
You know?
Because Esau went around, when he was conquering, he burnt all our libraries, he burnt all our archives, our history, he set it on fire, man. Alright? So a lot of the history, a lot of the true, real history, Esau fucking burnt it, man. He said, fuck it, we don't even need to know this shit.
We'll rewrite this.
Right, we'll rewrite, you know
With
what I'm
us
saying?
in it.
Nigga, you gonna get erased out of it, nigga.
You know, Esau Edom was the right, you know, Esau Edom's right hand is the right hand of falsehood, man. You know, when once he come out of that womb, man, you know, he goes straight soon to be doing speaking lies. He's the wicked, according to that scripture. You see, you know, all he do is lie. You know, it's like the brother brought up, you know, all the old history. You know, the oldest history I can think of, man, goes back to the land of Pangea, when all the lands were together. You know, because Pangea, you know. Just like it says in the book of Genesis, the 2nd chapter, you know, the rivers was into 4 heads.
I was meditating on that earlier today, on how I was looking at the sky. You know, scriptures say that the Lord separated the waters from the waters. And I was looking like the scriptures say that the Lord opened up the heavens. You know what I'm saying? He opened up the heavens, and he opened up the waters from beneath. So the earth broke up. You know what I'm saying? And Esau actually proved that how the continents, they all fit together like a fucking puzzle. You the ones he know about. You know what I mean? That they all fit together like a puzzle. Alright? But it showed the scriptures, and it had geysers and everything shooting up. And then, damn, it's like a hole in the sky. You can fucking picture it. Alright? You want to make it just water just fucking coming down, man. That's some scary shit. You got water coming down. Not only is it raining, the Lord opened the heavens. As a matter of fact, get it. That's some scary shit. That's real history. And then every fucking civilization got a story of a flood. Of a great flood. Can't make this up, man.
Yeah, I think Ammon, their kanji or Japanese kanji, the number 8 is in the shape of a boat. Eight lives, you know?
8 lives. Jim Ammon.
Shim, yeah, Shim, Sham, Ammon.
And
Noah,
they wives.
wives,
And they
yeah.
wives.
So, what's up, Esau?
Right. And then they found Noah's Ark. Hey, the spirit, hey, look, Ron White was a motherfucker, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Ron White was a motherfucker, man. He said the Lord was leading them to these places. Alright? Out here, bro. And this is history. This is real history. So, the world want to know how the continents got broke up and what the fuck happened? Right here in Genesis. And this is because the earth was exceedingly wicked. The Lord did this because every these motherfuckers was wicked as hell. Especially our people. You know?
The book of Genesis chapter 7 verse 1, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Noah, come down from all thy house and into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. So the Lord is talking to Noah, get your, get you, your family, to come upon this ark.
He saved his household.
His household, exactly.
Which is gonna happen, Yahweh Rapha's house, which will happen with the men of the Lord. The Lord is gonna save the men of the Lord's household. Alright?
Wherever they're at,
Right.
I'm saying, wherever they may be, hey, the angel of the Lord encampeth those that fear him, man. The Lord got his men and the ones that he loves.
Verse 2 of every king thou shalt take 3 by 7, the male and his female. Book of Genesis chapter 7, verse 7. And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark because of the voice of the flood. Verse 8, O clean beasts and beasts that are not clean, and fowls, and everything that creeps upon the earth. Verse 9, they went into unto Noah's ark, and went to Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as the Most High had commanded Noah. Verse 10, it came to pass 7 days that the voice of the flood was upon the earth. Verse 11, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day when all the furnaces of the great deep broke up, and the windows of heaven were open.
Right, so the windows of heaven was open. So that means that the Lord opened up the heavens, alright, and allowed water to come down, man. Which is really show you what's really up there. It's water.
These are all waters.
It's all water. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord opened up the heavens and allowed water to come down, man. Alright? Hey, look, oxygen is a type of water, man. Alright? It's a type of water. It's a different form of it, man.
You got 2 hydrogens.
And what else? It's a different type of water. Alright? But it's still water, man. Our lungs is like fucking gills. God damn it. We filter in the oxygen. Alright? Just like fucking fish. They can breathe water, they breathe concentrated water, we breathe air, which is a form of it. Alright?
Verse 12, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. So it rained 40 days and 40 nights, man. The heavens was open.
Now, the heavens was open. Not only the heavens open, the water, he broke up the water from Egypt. So it was coming up and down. You know what I'm saying? That's like you turn on the bathtub water, you can turn that shit all the way the shower going, you got the bath water going. Like, man, I'm trying to fill this shit up fast. Kill these niggas quick. Alright? Lord, hey, you can imagine what Noah was even hearing, man. All the screams and hollering.
They didn't die fast. They
Hell no.
died slow.
You gotta imagine somebody scratching into the sharks.
Yeah, that too.
They was tearing the motherfuckers. They was tearing
Hold it up.
And you know they probably was trying to hold on to the ark. Trying to hold on to it, swim to the top.
Drowning is a painful death because we die slow, you know.
You breathing in that water.
I mean, their body was bloated up.
Yeah, that water getting you get big.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. That's some scary shit. That's history, man. And that should show. Hey, man, look. Give me the Lord change not. Are you saying? That's the spirit. Hey, the Father did that. So that's why the scripture say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. And the scriptures also say the fear of the Lord drive away sins, man. Alright? So if you're afraid of the Lord, man, and look, he killed everybody on the planet besides 8. And look, the animals too. He ain't take every animal. You gotta think how he said 2 of every clean and 7 of every unclean. So that ain't a lot of animals. So that means the Lord clean slated a lot of shit.
Not only that, you know, Noah has spiritual power. How can he get all these animals onto the ark, you know? He had to know how to communicate with the animals. Think about that.
The Lord brought him to him, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? Shit look like a nigga tame a dog. You know? Shit, you live to be 900, 800 years old, you'll figure out something. You'll learn how to talk to something.
And that's why, you know what, that was a point that I want to make with y'all, because that's the spirit that y'all brought it up. Because back then, the people, it wasn't no rain at that time. It was a mist. Along the earth, it was a mist. It was no rain. It was no such thing as rain during that time. That's why people found Noah to be psychotic. They thought he was crazy. They thought he was crazy. But because there was no such thing, ain't no rain. It was a mist that the Heavenly Father had out there do. You know, and which I found kind of beautiful that y'all brought that up because, you know, when you really think about it, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it wasn't rain.
It wasn't raining. It was a mist.
You know how you wake up in the morning, you got that fog, that mist that be there. When the shit, Lord open it up, Joe. You know, he got rid of it. He got it.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So, what? He's the same yesterday. He's the same today, man. He's the same forever. He'll never change. No?
And that's the thing. He's not a man that he should lie. His word is not going to go out void. The Heavenly Father don't change, man. And that's why, I mean, these simpletons, you know, y'all sit up here and talk about the Bible. But they talk about the old school. They talk about the Old Testament. They talk about the New Testament. The Old Testament and the New Testament mimic each other. They're the same. What happened back then is happening now. What it should have been said, you know, all the stuff that happened back then is for our learning. All the stuff that happened in Noah time, Abraham time, you know, Yahweh shall walk the earth, all that's for our learning. That's how we out here teaching now, because we sit up here and we understand what David went through, what Abraham went through, what Isaac went through, what Noah went through. That just sits up here and that boosts up our faith to get to go through the stuff that we're going through. Because look at those mighty men back then, and they were real mighty back then. You know? Look at Job. Job is a perfect example. You know, had everything taken away from him, all his family, everything. Even his wife turned against him. And that just lets you know about your women. The moment something gets bad, y'all ready to go and leave. Ready to bail out. You know, so
he got the
I found the image of the 8. It's actually Moab, I believe. So here's
it
the.
says both 8 and mouth.
Right, it's the vessel.
The vessel, yeah.
It's up the mouth or people. It says here. So Noah, his sons, and then all their wives.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The things that have been is that which shall be done. It's like that. We are going through it right now, man. You know, so there's no new thing under the sun.
And this is the beauty of it too. You know, our testament down here is going to be written in books. But the mighty men down here, beginning with Elder Apostle Tahar, on down, our stuff is going to be written in books. Y'all, we're going to have an archive of the things that we did.
Even the men that came before.
Yeah, even the man Abba Bivens, King Mashah, all those brothers. Yeah, all those brothers. All of them gonna have gonna have their own archives of the things that they did.
The elect will be written about.
Yes.
But the Lord told us to keep a scribe. We gotta have scribes. And the scribe pretty much wrote down everything. So the Lord telling us, if He told us that we should have scribes, that's the Israelite custom. You don't think the Lord got scribes? Ain't shit. Scripture say your name ain't written in the book. It's written. Every name who's gonna be caught up in them chariots, it's a VIP list. Literally. You know?
And that's the beauty, man. That's the beauty. So, man, you know, hey, brothers, man, we have a lot to look forward to, man. We have a lot to sit up here and be thankful for. I mean, yeah, things are bad right now, but you just look at it. We ain't losing. Everything is a lesson.
Right now.
Things are good for us right now because everything is picking up. Everything is picking up, and we see it.
We got the truth, man. Regardless of how bad it get, yeah, we get down, we get sad, but at the end of the day, we got this knowledge, man. You know? And as long as we keep the testimony of Yahweh Shai, then we'll be alright, man. You know, one day the Lord gonna fight my tears with all my eyes, man. We ain't got to worry about dying, we ain't got to worry about getting sick, getting tired. Don't deal with some fucking weak ass bitch that had 1,000 niggas. You ain't gonna have to deal with that shit.
I what you said. Surah 26:4, whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance, man. You see, so yeah, we're in hell, but guess what? It's temporary. You know, the Lord's on our side. All right, He's gonna wipe all our tears away. All right, He's gonna save us, our families. You see, all right. Hey man, we're looking forward to it, man. This is only for a moment. He said, I've only forsaken you for a moment, all right? But with great mercies, well, He's gonna deliver us, man. Roughly paraphrase.
This is second Esdras, chapter 7, verse 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer great things and hope for the wise, for they that have done wickedly have suffered great things and yet shall not see the world.
Right? So we righteous, hopefully elect is going through it in the hopes of getting salvation. Right? In the hopes of seeing new heaven, in the hopes of trying to be a part of that new heaven. Alright? That's going to send the new Jerusalem, man. New bodies, man. Right? That new everything. And have the laws written inside us where we can't go off no more. But these niggas, they catching the same hell, but they ain't gonna see it.
Right, and that word hope goes into expectation, man. The Lord's not a man that should lie, so we're looking forward to all these things that are written to come to pass, man. Salvation is on the way, brothers, man. Cheer up.
Hell, slavery happened while the promises happened. The curses most definitely happened while the promises not.
Exactly.
So with that, hope was edified. We want to give all praise and honor to God.
Yahweh, Ma'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ma'ashem, Rukak, Nash.
Salutation, brother. Cheers.
Above the ball!